We are here at Castillo de San Marcos in St. Augustine, Florida.
So, let's go check it out.
Let's go. The front line of Spanish defense, Castillo de San Marcos, marks the first Spanish foothold in what is now the present-day United States. This fort is considerably larger than Fort Caroline.
When the Spanish established the town of St. Augustine, they had one thing in mind: to get the French out of Florida. The Castillo, or castle, was built to protect the settlement from attack.
Construction on the Castillo took place between 1672 and 1695. The fort, located on the coast and positioned in front of the town, replaced 9 successive wooden forts at the same location that previously protected the colony.
Castillo de San Marcos has been the largest of all the forts we have visited. At one point in history, when St. Augustine was under attack, it was capable of holding well over 1,000 of the town's people.
When we took a closer look at the fort, we noticed that it wasn't built out of standard brick. The fort was constructed out of coquina, a natural cement made out of seashells. It was obviously strong material, seeing that the fort is still standing in its entirety over 300 years later.
The Castillo was designed to have a stellar shape with a large courtyard in the center. The fort had many rooms, including a powder magazine where the gunpowder was stored, a chapel where the priest could conduct mass for the soldiers, storage rooms filled with anything and everything the colonists needed, guard rooms where the soldiers stood watch, and primitive bathrooms, among other things. After checking out the bathrooms, we went up to the top of the fort to take a look at the cannons. There were typically 2 kinds of cannons used at the Castillo, some made of iron and some made of bronze. The cannons we saw were original to the time period and could shoot anywhere from 1 to 3 miles.
A moat was also used to protect the fort. The moat was 40 feet wide, but only 1 to 2 feet deep. Contrary to popular belief, the moat was usually kept dry. They could open up some floodgates when needed to fill the moat with water.
We left the fort by crossing the drawbridge and walking by the ravelin. The ravelin is a wall that shields the only entrance or exit from enemy fire. Standing 5 feet shorter than originally planned, the ravelin was never completed.
Containing more than 300 years of history, Castillo de San Marcos fittingly stands as a tribute to the first successful and oldest continuously occupied settlement in the New World.